Greek mercenary hoplites formed the center. Persian infantry formed his left wing. Alexander deployed his own army for battle, once again entrusting his left wing, nearest the sea, to Parmenion, with the Greek cavalry and infantry.
Can I see Jorge real fast?
Yes.
In the center, as always, was the Macedonian phalanx. Alexander positioned himself and his best troops on the right wing, toward the mountain slopes. His elite Agriane javelin throwers, his archers, and behind them the Hypaspists and the Companion cavalry. When Alexander saw the strength of the Persian cavalry facing Parmenion on the left, he moved across his Thessalian cavalry to reinforce him. Despite his overwhelming numbers, Darius held his position behind a small river, the Pinarus, and waited for Alexander to attack. He didn't have to wait long.
Sometimes it's interesting, so you have to hear them.
Alexander called out to his men, urging them to fight bravely, picking out some by name. Then, at the head of his army's right wing, he charged. Son of Ammon, king of the gods. Alexander returned east to Tyre, where in 331 BC he received news of trouble back home. Despite his great victories over the Persians, many Greeks regarded Alexander as a tyrant.
Isn't that where Vex?
King Agis of Sparta, a Persian support, now launched a revolt against Macedonia. Antipater, Alexander's commander in Greece, was already dealing with rebellion in Thrace. But he quickly marched south and met Agis in battle near the city of Megalopolis. Even the legendary Spartans were now no match for Macedonian military power.
Yes, sir.
The Spartan army was crushed. King Agis himself was among the fallen.
Yes, Mr. Hunt. Is he going to be coming back or is he going? Okay, sounds good. Nice. Base.
With his base in Greece secure once more, Alexander advanced towards the Persian heartlands, seeking a final showdown with Darius. He received a letter from the Persian king, offering him a fortune
Busted. No, I'm
his
just
daughter
kidding.
in marriage.
They didn't say anything to me, so I have no clue what it's about. They didn't say anything to me other than just said you.
But Alexander's stunning victories, all the oracles and acclamations,
Hey,
now convinced him that his
Hey, I
destiny
thought
was to
every
rule
class
the
would be
world.
30 minutes.
He
They
rejected
changed that.
the
They're going to
Persian
do
king's
hour-long classes and just the first
He
4
didn't want
classes.
half
So you won't even go to 5, 6, or 7 today.
He was coming
Ah,
to
so
take it
we
First 4, then lunch, and then go home.
that should be good. That should be nice.
It will be. It'll be really nice.
Do we have to stay for lunch?
Yes.
in 334.
Cause we had to do
I
like
don't think
High school can.
high school can leave, yeah.
we had to do like short amount of period.
Macedonia led an invasion of the vast Persian.
My old school would just
It seemed
So we don't have to
impossible
come
for
back
us,
after lunch?
No.
Okay.
but thanks to
my school would just
You do great, Pete, actually. Take that back.
Alexander's
You got
fearless
it.
leadership,
hey, my
Something to do with 65% of the school day.
my school
and
wait.
Issus,
And that means it's between 4 and 5 grades.
Mario brought that to me last
think
yesterday,
so
and I
deep
was like, I don't even
lands
understand
west
half
of
that
the
stuff.
Euphrates River. He now
However,
headed east into the
I don't get it
Empire's
either.
heart,
Like, there are sometimes where I think I'm using the right
Persian
word
king,
and I'm not using it.
Darius III.
A lot of times, the way I've understood it is you use whomever. If
Even
it's like if
knows
you
that a
could
Greek
replace
version
whomever
of
with
the
like
you know, every time we have like a half a day or something,
basically if you can replace it with
every time we have a day, we just have
you're
to
just
we
talking
do
about,
fun
like,
stuff and then go to all classes, make it short period.
His last chance to
Well,
stop
we did it one time where I was in 5th grade and then we just made our own like restaurant and stuff.
least. But
It was cool. I played as the cashier. Actually, it was my and so, back then my hair was dyed. I decided that I wanted to put my hair as blue, but then I couldn't. Because it got away real fast. I did that like in June. Well, first I made it blonde. Maybe I'll probably put that as back again as that again. Because I just remember because I had that like for like months. Months I had that blonde hair. Till it went away in August.
From Syria and Babylonia.
Oh, okay.
Cavalry from Armenia, India, and Central Asia.
You know, different generations of people.
Up to 200 sized chariots. Even a handful of war elephants.
Earl and Elvin and
Alexander's army was smaller, and may have been outnumbered by as much as
Yeah,
200.
sure local.
yeah, for sure everybody was there.
You know,
He deployed his units in their usual formation. The left flank, Thracian and Thessalian cavalry, commanded by Romania.
I think
In the center, the Macedonian veterans of the phalanx, each
If you
armed
ask me
with their
who
18-foot
belonged to
Saracen
Reddit,
bow.
Shirley, who belonged to Iroh,
On the right flank, Alexander, with his elite
and
cavalry
Irma, yeah,
as
sorry, Iroh and Irma,
companions,
and then
and his best
Alvin,
infantry,
is that the
Hyperspecists.
Elvin, Elvin and Ethel.
These
I
are
was
the
getting
units with
Elvin
which
mixed up
Alexander
with
planned
my
to launch
grandpa's
his
brother,
main attack.
Alvin, who died.
Greek hoplites
It's like one
Oh,
I
was
don't
that
get
your
those
mom?
names, they just
oh,
happened
by
to
the way, that
triangled back to guard against encirclement
Skinner,
by the Persians.
Skinner grandpa of my daughter-in-law.
fancy distant cousin.
The battle began when Alexander led his wing out to the right and moved the top Persians by surprise. Could Alexander really be trying to
That's just
encircle
another
their
generation.
huge army?
It's not that generation, it's the next one down. Albert, Alvin,
He's the next generation.
Persians
the one
furthered
down
his
from that one.
movement,
Okay.
I'm trying to
taking
remember who
troops
his
away
dad
from
is. I
their
want to say his
center
dad's
to
Ed.
outflank Alexander,
Well, because
meant him leaving the area they cleared for the Persian
my daughter-in-law's
chariots.
dad is named Ed.
But Alexander's unusual maneuver was a
So
trap
50.
to entice the Persians to weaken their center.
Nick's background
He saw
too.
that
It
it
might just be a
worked.
generation that because I'm
Ordered
pretty
his
sure the
Greek
chances of that
cavalry to
lower
charge,
generation. I'm pretty
to
sure he's
keep
not.
the Persians
So my
fixed in
grandpa is
position.
like Melvin, Alvin, Albert,
A
Ed.
giant cavalry battle developed on the right
There's
wing.
more. Harold, yeah, Harold.
Darius, meanwhile, judging this to be the decisive moment, unleashed his
Your
chariots.
King Advance is the next.
I'm pretty sure that Vance is of that lower generation.
He's passed away sometime ago.
Vance did.
But expert
Maybe, no,
Arabia
maybe
was
he was.
javelin
Maybe he is.
throwers.
No, you know what it might mean then?
Greece.
Still living for a while, but she passed away.
He may not be my grandfather's
Greek
brother.
infantry
He may
opened
be just a
lanes,
first cousin.
allowing the chariots to pass harmlessly
Probably the
through.
same generation.
Same generation as my brother. Very well could be.
Now Alexander led his companion cavalry in advance of the Macedonian phalanx in a headlong charge, straight at the weakened Persian center, fighting his way towards Darius himself.
Parents of my daughter-in-law.
The sudden ferocity of Alexander's assault threw the Persians into panic. The center of the army broke and ran. King Darius himself leading the rout. But Alexander's left wing was in serious trouble. Parmenion, facing a huge onslaught by Persian cavalry, was virtually surrounded. Indian and Scythian horsemen had even ridden through a gap in the Greek line. But rather than wheeling and attacking the Greeks from behind, they carried straight on to loot their camp. Parmenion sent a desperate appeal to Alexander for help. The king abandoned his pursuit of Darius, regrouped, and charged the Persian right wing. It was the hardest and bloodiest fighting of the battle, claiming the lives of 60 of Alexander's companions. news of Darius' flight spread across the battlefield, the last Persian horseman turned and fled.
AM.
The Battle of Gargamella was a stunning and complete victory for Alexander. According to ancient sources, he lost just a few hundred men, while the Persians lost thousands. Alexander had routed Darius' great army. And now the road to Babylon, the empire's main capital, lay open. The Macedonian king entered the great city in triumph, recognized by Persian officials as its new rightful ruler. So too at the city of Susa, where Alexander ceremonially took his seat upon the royal throne of Persia. In the Zagros Mountains, at a pass known as the Persian Gates, a courageous Persian force held up Alexander's army for a month. The Greeks eventually found a mountain path that bypassed their position, allowing them to encircle and wipe out the defenders. In early 330 BC, Alexander reached Persepolis, the empire's ceremonial capital. Alexander wanted to appear as a liberator to the Persians, as a legitimate successor to King Darius. But now he ordered Persepolis to
I'll get those in for you. Thank you, sir.
retribution for the Persian invasion of Greece and the burning of Athens' sacred temples in 480 BC. Alexander now headed north into Media, where Darius had taken refuge in the royal city of Ecbatana. Alexander was determined to capture Darius, but the fugitive king fled east in the hope of raising a new army in the provinces of Parthia, Bactria, and Sogdia. It was not to be. As Alexander closed in, the Persian king was murdered by one of his own governors, Bessus, who then proclaimed himself the empire's new ruler. Alexander gave orders for Darius to be buried in the royal tombs of Persepolis, alongside his ancestors. Then he paused to organize his vast new empire. Alexander appointed viceroys to rule the provinces on his behalf, keeping several Persians who had sworn loyalty in their posts. Then he resumed his march east, his goal to find and kill the usurper Bessus, subjugate the empire's eastern provinces, and reach the far edge of the world.
If you wear glasses or contacts, you must see this. An award-winning doctor revealed.
In 330 BC, Alexander continued his march east. His goal, to find and kill Bessus, a Persian usurper claiming to be the rightful king, and to subjugate the empire's eastern provinces. Alexander had